So hi and Assalamualaikum, greetings. I bid to Dr. Idris and my fellow classmates. Today we are from group 1. I'm going to present to you guys about acid-base equilibrium and titrations. So without further ado, let's go into introduction of our group mate first. So these are our group mates. We have Muhammad Noraqil bin Nasir and myself, Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Yunus, and lastly we have Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Yazid Ikhwan. And I will pass the baton to my next presenter, which is Anil, to present the next slide.
By the end of this lesson, we are able to understand what is titration, and the number 2 is describe the step involved in the scientific method, and the number 3 is apply the scientific method to a specific problem, and lastly describe the benefit in real life scenarios. I will pass to the next presenter, Irfan.
Alright, so what is titrations? A titration is a laboratory method used to determine the concentration of an acid or base in a solution by adding a titrant of known concentration until the reaction reaches completion, which is indicated by a color change, which is often with an indicator, or by reaching an equivalence point.
So back to me, I will explain to you guys about the scientific methodology for our titrant using acid and base. Also we have to do the preparation first, which is the solution of the unknown concentration, either acid or base, is placed into a flask. And next we have to do the titration process. A solution of known concentration, or we call it as a titrant, is gradually added from a burette to the unknown solution while monitoring the pH using the indicator such as the phenolphthalein. And lastly, we have to check the endpoint detection. The endpoint is determined when the indicator changes color, signaling that the amount of titrant added that is stoichiometrically equal to the substance that be titrated. So next we are going to show to you guys how it will apply in our real life. As we all know, vinegar is a substance that we commonly use in our daily life, especially in food and beverages industries. So we are going to show to you guys how in food industry that we apply this technique. The vinegar production, vinegar is produced by acetic acid fermentation. The titration helps us to determine the exact concentration of acetic acid to ensure the quality control in vinegar production for household use. Okay, so example, we have an example such as we can use a titration process to calculate the concentration of vinegar, such as the acetic acid for in our daily life. And the objective is to determine the concentration of acetic acid in our household vinegar. So how we are going to do it? So we have the methodology process. The first is we have to prepare a sodium hydroxide solution as the titrant. Second, we can pipette a known volume of vinegar into a flask and add a few drops of phenolphthalein, which is act as an indicator. And as we all know, phenolphthalein is colorless in acid, but gradually when we add the base, it will change color into pink. And we have to lastly we have to titrate with NaOH until the solution turns light pink, which is indicating the endpoint of the reaction. So these are results or findings that we can conclude from the previous experiment, which is the amount of NaOH required to neutralize the acetic acid is used to calculate the concentration of acetic acid in the vinegar, and this helps in quality control of the food industry and ensuring the vinegar meets the specific standards before can be used for household.
Here come the benefits of acid-base equilibrium and titration. The number 1 is blood pH. The pH of human blood is tightly regulated around 7.35 to 7.45. This equilibrium is maintained by the bicarbonate buffer system, which helps neutralize excess acids or base. The number 2, toothpaste. Toothpaste contains sodium fluoride, belongs to the group of weak bases. The high pH of the toothpaste helps to kill any bacteria that reside in your mouth at the time of brushing. The number 3 is analyzing purity. Typically, acid-base titrations are performed in order to analyze the purity of medicine. Many medicines use either acid or base as ingredients or reagents. The drug ephedrine, for example, which is commonly found in many cough syrups, can be tested for purity using acid-base titration, and acid known as perchloride acid is used during using this. I will pass to the next presenter, Irfan.
Alright, next is number 4, environmental sustainability. Titration is one of the experiments that can be performed to check the level of pollution that is being produced by a chemical factory. It can also be used as a monitoring tool and also as a means to determine the reactions of the chemical effluents and smoke coming from the site. Number 5 is complexometric titration. This method is used for titrating metal ions that combine with organic compounds to form complexes. The endpoint of titration is when the metal ions irreversibly bind with a ligand. Alright, based on the findings, we can conclude that understanding acid-base equilibrium and titrations is fundamental to grasping chemical reactions and the behavior of substances across various environments. These concepts are essential for predicting the properties and reactivity of substances in biological, environmental, and industry contexts. Alright, that's all from us. Thank you.